Take us away, leave the city behind. We're on our way to find blue sky.
Hey everyone, welcome to Trail Sage, and this week we're talking about the Specialized Recon 2. Now Specialized markets this as a mountain bike shoe, but I think it'll also really work well with gravel and cyclocross. Now I bought these primarily to use with my road bike and occasionally my Singlespeed. And using this style of mountain bike shoe for the road is something I've been doing for years for a variety of reasons. One, I like being able to get off the bike and walk around comfortably, and two, having shoes that I can interchange between all my bikes is really important. This way if a shoe gets wet or damaged, I can switch them out easily. So before I go into all the likes, let's go over the specs. The Specialized Recon 2 gets most of its styling cues from its flashier, more expensive S-Works brother. The synthetic leather boasts minimal seams and has perforations on the top and sides for ventilation. Specialized claims the body geometry, sole, and footbed were built to improve power, increase efficiency, and reduce injuries caused by alignment. The Stride Toe Flex technology combined with the nylon outsole allows for comfort off the bike but remains firm for pedaling and has a stiffness index of 6 compared to the 13 that you would find in the S-Works version. The shoe has one BOA dial at the top to secure the upper and a Velcro strap lower down to fine-tune the fit around the toe box. The collar and heel offer plenty of padding, adding to the comfort, but also secures the foot in place, ensuring a good lockdown. The tread is their proprietary slip-knot rubber, which includes a cutout for a 2-bolt cleat. At size 42 or 8.5 US, mine weighed in at 756 grams for both shoes with cleats installed. Okay, so now that you know the specs, here are the things that I like. Now, I normally don't do a lot of off-roading in these shoes, even though that's technically what they're made for, but the mountain bike shoes that I ordered were delayed 6 months due to the pandemic. So this gave me a unique opportunity to test the trail capabilities of the Recons, as they had to do double duty for about 3 months. I was really impressed with how well they insulated my feet during the colder fall months on both my road bike and mountain bike. With the temperatures just above freezing, these did a great job when I combined them with a good pair of wool socks. And when the temperatures started getting warmer, they did a pretty good job at wicking the sweat away. Regarding comfort and care, the synthetic leather and minimal seams also made this shoe easy to wipe down after wet, muddy, or dusty conditions. And the tread on the bottom is quite substantial, making it easy to walk in any kind of terrain. Durability also seems solid, and I could easily see this shoe lasting a couple of years. Now believe it or not, I've never actually had a BOA system on any of my shoes. My old shoes just simply relied on a ratchet system and 2 Velcro straps. And I had my doubts on how the BOA would compare, but I was surprised at how effective they were at tightening down the shoe. Regarding efficiency, I found the sole to be plenty stiff for me on the road, and it was noticeable on my Singlespeed where efficiency in pedal stroke is crucial. Are they the lightest shoe? Of course not even close. The equivalent road shoe offered by Specialized is the Torch 2, and that comes in at 244 grams lighter. But I'm not so concerned with the weight on the road bike because I basically road ride to get stronger for mountain biking. I'll trade a little weight gain for some added comfort. Okay, so what are my dislikes? Unfortunately, I do have a few, and the biggest one happens to be comfort. There are 2 painful hot spots, and they haven't gone away. They occur at the upper right and left where the tongue tucks back into the shoe under the BOA. The center of the tongue has plenty of padding, but the edges are just hard fabric. And because the tie down in the shoe is slightly off-center by design, it creates 2 uncomfortable pressure points as you flex up and down in your pedal stroke. I also find having only one BOA makes it really difficult to get a comfortable fit. Everything ends up getting the same tension, and I find myself having to readjust at least once a ride. Having a second BOA like the Recon 3 right here would probably solve this issue. Now I realize that everyone's foot is unique, and your experience in this shoe could be completely different. All I'm saying is try them on at the store before you purchase. Now if you're wondering about me, I did try these on at the store and they felt great at the time, and it wasn't until I got a few rides in that I started noticing these issues. I thought maybe they would break in over time and get better, but sadly they haven't. Finally, the breathability is a little bit of a concern. They've been great in the warm temperatures, but with summer coming around the bend, I'm a little bit worried with the lack of ventilation. When I do the hairdryer test comparing the old shoe to the new one, you can clearly see the tissue moving much more over the toe box of the older shoe. Time will tell how well the Recon will do, but I'm really not that optimistic. Well, that's it for all my dislikes, so let's move on to pricing. I've seen the Recon 2s go for about $130 to $160, depending on where you look. And that's about on par with other shoes at this level. If you're interested in this shoe, check out your local Specialized dealer or check out the links below. So in conclusion, while this is technically a mountain bike shoe, I think this will also work well for gravel or cyclocross. The stiffness will give you plenty of efficiency pedaling and still be comfortable to walk or run in during a race. I also think the ease of cleaning it will lend itself well to both of those disciplines. On a personal note, this shoe ended up not being a good fit for me, but I'm not saying that this isn't a good shoe because it is constructed well. My advice, just go to the store and try them on before you purchase and be on the lookout for those two hot spots. For me, I think I'm going to stay on the hunt for another pair of road/mountain biking shoe, and if I find ones that I like, then I'll probably relegate these to my Singlespeed where my rides are a lot shorter. But I also plan to use them as a backup for my other shoes. Well, that does it for my review of the Specialized Recon 2s. I hope that was helpful to you. If you have any feedback or questions, leave them in the comments below. And if you like the video and you want to see more content like this, feel free to subscribe. Thanks for watching.
Blue sky.
Now, I bought these primarily to use with my road bike. I just totally splashed coffee in my face. Oh my. Right in my eye. I can honestly say that's never happened. I'm sure it won't be the last. Okay, so what are my dislikes? Unfortunately, I have quite a few, and the biggest one happens to be a motorcycle that's riding right by.